Let me see if you guys can hear me okay. I gotta close this door. I gotta do sorry about that. Gotta do a focused video today, focused broadcast. Let me see if I can get the necessary people on the line. You can never find somebody's email when you're looking for it. I want to say what's up to everybody on IG. Big Mike, Nice Repair, Expertise Appliance. What's up? Thanks for being here. We are also on YouTube. And let me see if I can find them. I'm gonna try to send them an email, because Thursday, I don't have a set time to come on here on Thursdays. And I'm gonna have some people coming on the show. Not today. I'm gonna have some people coming on the show. So hold on one second. I'm scrolling through. How many people checked out my IG today, so I can fill you guys in on what you saw? Did anybody see the IG video today? All right, hold on. I think I'm almost there. No. I get a ton of emails every day. Every day. And they emailed me this morning. I'm almost through. Just dispatches. Nope. Got you. I got you. So if you're not there, let me know. Let me see if they're here. Yo, mister, what's going on? Okay, no, that's all right. That's right. I can show you the pictures. So Big Mike was saying he didn't get a chance to see it. That's cool. I'm trying to download the stuff. Hey, also, freaking Manitowoc is raising their prices. They're raising their prices on the damn parts. There is Manitowoc is increasing the prices on the parts as of January 15th. January 15th. And it is across the board. It is parts and equipment. Their parts are already high, as I don't know what, with parts down. Who knows what the hell that's about? That's just craziness. That is absolute craziness. And I had IMM parts. They emailed me, as they usually do. I don't know if you guys use IMM, but they actually have good parts. I was watching a number of videos where I've seen their motors in units, specifically Hoshizaki's, and those units were long in the tooth. Oh, you over here now. Check you out. Okay, cool. All right, you're adding commercial to your services. Yeah, it's not the same thing. Warranty on commercial is not the same thing. I always suggest for you to start with a small service area. These warranty calls are designed to give you customers. And in the commercial field, these are repeat customers. Which ones are the best assigned? All right, so you reach out to MVP, and not every manufacturer is going to add you to their roles. But what I have done, so people that come in and check out this broadcast that I put on Mondays and Thursdays and the impromptu, yes, and it is also for you to learn that you are correct. So I talk to these people. I don't just look up random stuff. I actually talk to these people, find out what their needs are, and see what they want from you. Well, you're not going to make it you can't make it your bread and butter. This is not like residential. These units don't break. It is their environment. It is a condition that the customer put these units in that cause them to have issues. So they might have really bad plumbing, and so if they're hooked up with something that uses water and they don't have a filter, the unit is going to go down. Or they do have a filter and they don't change the filter because some arbitrary number someone gave them, like, oh, you're supposed to change the filter once every 3 years. I hear that more than I care to. And the actual reality is their filter gets blocked up every 4 months, and then they're absolutely losing it. And I'm like, well, you can't, you're like spitting into the wind. So all of those things, there's nothing you can do about it. If your water is heavily laden with minerals, the filter is doing its job by capturing all of those water soluble minerals and preventing them from ending up in the machine. So it's either going to end up in the filter or it's going to end up in the machine. You prefer for it to end up in the filter. And you guys can ask me questions too, because I can see Big Mike Adams said he was slammed. He didn't have time to check in. Yeah, it's not necessarily that. I never know what you guys are into. Oh, that's hot. That's hot. I never know what you guys are into. So I just put out the random stuff because I do everything from laundry, which is what we're going to focus on today. Trying to get a hold of some supporters of the show that are into. Let me see if he's here. Let me call him to see. If you're here, put a 1 in the chat. I'd rather call the husband and not the wife. Being appropriate and whatnot. So okay, I don't hear him. So until they come on, this is what we're gonna do. As I always tell you guys, first thing, right? So MVP. I'll tell you about how MVP works. Right. Most times they're not going to ask you about insurance. They automatically assume 90% of these manufacturers are not going to inquire about okay, good, you're there. They're not going to inquire about insurance, but they will send you if they do, they will ask you they will send you a COI. They will send you an example of a COI, and you just send that on over to your insurance company, and they will oblige you. They will make your insurance meet those requirements. So let me see. COI. See if I could find somebody that said, because I every now and then someone says they need new updated insurance, and then they send me stuff. Matter of fact, so I think I found one from MVP. I just put in COI. MVP's stuff is so weird. Hold on 1 second. Let me show you let me stop that screen. All right. And let me share this. I'll share my insurance. I'm not my insurance, what I mean to say. I'll share an email. So this is not MVP. This is ConApp. My bad. This is the one I did today, actually. I'm trying to find one that has a COI. Somebody's asking for COI. COI example. Let me see here. No, I'm sorry. Oh, what is this? Oh no, that's old. That's from 2022. But anyway, they will send you a COI. They will send you an example of what they want, and all you have to do is, and I'll share this with them. All you have to do is send that directly over to your insurance company, and they will make everything happen. So what you're seeing on the screen is this is me over there at my father's shop, and this is the example of the service key that I was explaining to you, which is much different. Well, this is also a service key, which is much different than the lockbox key. And let me show you the lockbox key. So the lockbox key actually goes here. That is where the key that you would find the key for the money, for the coins. It is a different key. So hopefully you've talked to the owners of that facility, and they gave you good information. Hopefully that's what we find out. All right, let me see here. Now let me get back. Let me see if I can get back to my. There it is. It's in the background for me. So what, ladies and gentlemen, what we're talking about is commercial laundry. So if you do have any older ones, I know this is a GE, but so you have the coin here that allows you to get to the timer, that allows you to advance the unit through cycles, and it allows you to start the machine without putting in money. And then you need this one here to move the hinge over, and then the whole top swings up. So that's another side view. We've got, my father's had these units coming in the shop since 2012. So he sells units and then they come back, and he fix them up and he come back. So here's one of the guys. He doesn't work for us anymore. He'll sometimes work with us. So as you see here, he's holding a coin slot for $1.75 and he's testing it out. So my father's got like buckets and buckets and buckets of coin slots. There's my sister over there. Let me see. So here's some of the keys. Here's some of the keys right there. I don't know if I got a good picture. I got some pictures of the freaking coins. There we go. This is what you're looking for. See how he has washer and dryer. So here we go. There's a 700 key. So they are numbered. So that is a 700 key. The numbers are going to be on the key. And I believe we got some 4-digit keys now as well. But each key has a number on it. Each key has a number on it, so you don't have to fumble through them. There's actually a number on it, and that tells you, and this is what the locks look like. So you can drill out a lock and replace it if they don't have the keys. So if they don't have the keys, it's just a simple lock washer that goes on the back that secures them. So you can drill them out and get them out, but it's best to get a key. You take your model serial number, you call the factory, and they will get you a key. So there's numbers and numbers and numbers of different keys. Let me back up out of that. So yeah, that's the steel man. I was doing a residential. I had to deal with a blue star. I had to deal with a freaking blue star the other day. I don't think there's anything wrong with that damn unit. Hold on a second. I'm gonna go back to some more coin. I'm going in the wrong order. Now let me see. Let me read this. MVP split their U.S. and Canada divisions, right? And the staff members who process U.S. invoices is still being trained. They owe a lot of companies. We're not sure when invoices will be paid. I've gotten paid from MVP. I've called for you. I called for you a month ago or 2 months ago. You did two or three jobs, and what that woman told you is a lie. I called up one of the people that are dealing with my I called up one of the ladies that is dispatching calls to me, and I had her look into it. And like I told you before, you need to just start over with another one. Yeah, I know it's a lie. It is a lie. It is an untruth. That is a lie. So I called and I found out what the deal was. Remember, I told you that you were working on exactly what you were working on. I told you I don't need to know. I don't need to know. All you had to do was give me the work order, and I call up and I found the deal. So there were some confusions with the serial numbers. They gave you a dispatch, and on the dispatch they gave you the serial number that they gave you didn't match the unit that you went out, which is not your problem. It's not your fault. So they had a problem with that. My advice to you is to have them scrap that and start over, because I have had zero problems. So I went through, matter of fact, here's my stuff from Everest, that job I did from Everest. I just got checks from everybody. So here's that Everest job I did. It's the envelope. I got paid from MVP. I got paid from Everest. I got paid from Norpol. I got paid from Norpol. I got paid from Onera Group. And I got paid from MVP. You have a problem with the serial numbers versus the serial numbers that is actually in the field versus what they called you on. So you have a clerical problem. I would have thought that would have been done by now. You need to start over, because that girl that you got is new and she doesn't know what the hell she's talking about. I talked to someone that's experienced and she told me what the real deal is. And there's only so much I could do. Like I said, I'm telling you what the problem is. At first, it was the paperwork. You didn't have the paperwork turned in. For everybody that's watching, if you're doing a job for MVP, ConApp, and the rest are instituting this pain in the ass thing where you have to fill out this form. Hold on one second. Let me pull up an MVP email. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Hold on one second. I'm gonna pull up my email so you guys can see. Yeah, you said the problem was with the refrigeration. Yes, I know. But so if I understand correctly, if I remember correctly, you had two dispatches on that refrigeration. So yeah, your problem with the refrigeration is the very first time you only went out to go take a look, and I had a similar thing where you didn't need to fill out anything, but then they came back to you and said, hey, we want you to fill out the checklist with amp draw and all this other frou-frou stuff. And they're sticking to it. So I talked to the both of you guys, and you said you had already submitted it. I called back. They said yes, they had it. If it persists, like I said, I would just talk to accounts payable, have them scrap all that stuff, and start up with a whole new one. Get a whole new work order number and go for it with that. So that now has probably been 3 months. It's been over 3 months that you've been waiting to get paid on that one. So yeah, I tell everybody about MVP. So like I said, if you have a problem, any of you have a problem, please let me know. Please let me know. All right, MVP. So we could show you guys. All right, let me see if we can find. Here's a canceled one for Lush. Okay, and let me show you this stupid checklist. So here's their ridiculousness. And so here it is right here. Let me see if I can blow this thing up. See if I can make this thing bigger. Window, let me zoom in. Nope, that ain't the type of zoom in I wanted. Zoom. So here it is. Please have the technician do the following. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can make this any freaking bigger. No. Damn it. Anyway. Nah, forget it. All right. Hopefully you guys can see this. I'm gonna read it out to you if you can't see it. So they want to know, please have the technician. Oh, there we go. All right, I got something better. So hopefully you can see this. Hold on, I got something better. It opened up Adobe and gave me this. So here's this stupid checklist. And the checklist is going to change. Bam. There we go. Oh, my bad. Now you guys can't see. Coming at you. Should be right there. Oh, sorry about this. Now, it's very important with ConApp, with Norlake, with ConApp and MVP, and then also the other one. I'll go over the other one. So they want this. If this is not filled out, they will not pay you. So they want the room temperature, humidity level. And True used to be like this back before the pandemic. They used to be like this with me. So is anything blocking the air intake? Blah, blah, blah. And then they have another checklist. MVP has another checklist for ice machines. And then they have one for hot side equipment too. So just be aware, this stuff is there, and they are being sticklers on it. They're being a pain, and they're being a pain, and you know what, on this damn form. So if you don't submit that form, they're not going to pay you. And I always tell you people, hey, take this thing slowly. Especially in the beginning, there's nothing wrong with taking a job and waiting until you get paid before you do the next one. I always tell people that. I said, hey, look, I'll do this one for you. We'll see how this go, and then we'll go from there. So you can see how the paperwork is. Now, you can have them take care of you and do some, maybe start up another claim, but that is my suggestion, is to start up another claim. Now, let me get to these damn washers real quick. Make sure you guys are seeing this. This is one of the parts distributors. This is another. This is Alliance, which is Speedqueen themselves. So Alliance is, see, about us. And it, goes over the whole history, blah, blah, blah. Hold on 1 second. Alliance Laundry Systems. So this is the #1 brand. So as you can see here are the brands: Ipso, Primus, Hipsch. I know how it sounds, but that is how you say it. Hipsch, Unimac, and Speedqueen. This is the General Motors of commercial laundry. This is the General Motors, the Mopar, if you will. This is just, these are their brands. These are their brands. This is what these people do. They were collecting them over time. They each had a different market. Everything is, as you can see here, everything is under Alliance. So you want to make sure that you get set up with Alliance. You might have seen me get my parts and stuff. Here we go with buying parts. Alliance actually bought PWS. And as you can see here, they carry commercial and residential laundry parts. They are the largest part supplier. They made sure that. And here you go with all your manuals. Yo, Mr. Learn to Trade, what's happening? Yeah, I know what she said, but she misspoke. I know. So here we go with the with parts through Alliance, residential, commercial. Here's your manuals. All you have to do is put in that model number, and it's gonna come up. So this is not yours, but it's gonna come up with all the parts for that unit. You're going to set up a parts account, and then you're going to have the price. It's not an issue to, go ahead and look these up, bookmark them in advance. You can always, well, let me see here. Let me do something here. All right. Alliance. I said Alliance. 1 second. Alliance Laundry. Now, Alliance's, your distributor is handling Pennsylvania and DC. There's Maryland. So as you can see, it's basically the same thing with the Speedqueen. The other line, the Ipso line, is the ugly stepchild of the is the ugly stepchild of the group. My advice is, if you're on the East Coast, is to call the Speedqueen over there in Batavia. I mean, hey, well, no, never mind. You can go, because Hips is going to have the same parts. So Hagerstown, let's see here. That is where they're going to have all your training and all that other stuff. Like they said, connect with them. They're going to phase out that Ipso name, as you can clearly see. They don't have any value in it, but it's primarily going to be a Speedqueen. So this is going to be your closest one to Hips and Hagerstown. Now let's see what else we have with in Washington, DC. Oh yes, that's right. That's right. We did look up these guys before. Now, OPL and Coin Laundry are exactly the same. The only difference, what's going on? I saw your IG. Congratulations. The only difference between the OPL and CoinOp is the actual coin box. You're going to have to sign up with these people as well. You have to sign up with everybody. It is free. See, as you can see, they're talking about Speedqueen right here. Speedqueen Distributor of the Year. Speedqueen Distributor of the Year. This is who you're going to get your parts from locally. let's see here. Yeah, they're in Washington D.C. So that is who you're going to get your parts from. And they made this stuff. Let me see if they even have a map. But that's terrible placement that they. Oh, good. I can get rid of it. So they're going to have your parts. They're going to have mostly. They have Unimac. They're going to have Speedqueen, and they're going to have Ipso. But once you have the model and serial number of the unit you're looking for, you're good to go. You're good to go. Everybody has parts. They got coin boxes, money boxes, coin boxes, money box. That's the same thing. Parts diagram. They got the whole nine. Almost everyone knows how to work on these units. This is all they do is laundry. These guys don't do ovens. These guys don't do dishwashers. All they do is laundry. When you do run across someone that is, oh no, that's fine. When you do run across somebody that is unaware, that's because they're new. That is all. I got a new kid at my local Speedqueen distributor, which is about 20 something minutes from my house, and he's just new. Period. This is like his first job, out of high school. And he's a good kid, so I try to walk him through as much as I can. Thank you. Yeah, hit the like button. Hey, while I look up stuff on commercial laundry, which this brother here, he also does commercial laundry. He has been to the Electrolux class in Long Island in New York. So he's gone and done that. He's actually performed some warranty work for Electrolux / Wascomat. And I don't know if have you gotten any COD customers out of Electrolux, Laundrylux, and Wascomat yet? So, but he went to the Hoshizaki class, so we'll be talking about that probably on the next video. If he wants to share, if he wants to come up, that's perfectly fine. So here's all your parts. Like I said, you're going to want to keep their number for Haynes. You can get parts from Haynes. You can get parts from Speedqueen themselves. It doesn't really matter. You're always going to get, when you get it locally, you're always going to get OEM parts. So you don't have to worry about that. Let me see how far we can go back and see who else is here. So it's just Alliance. Who is this? So let's see who this is. Fowler Laundry Solutions. I don't think these guys sell. They lease equipment. They'll sell you equipment. And yeah, I don't see any parts. So this is not going to be for you. This is an option for you. You can do the exact same thing as they do. Oh. So anyway, you're going to sign up with all of these people so that you can get parts. Primarily, you'll get them from Speedqueen. And let me give you this other one. This is called Parts Distributors. The name of the game is not to have this stuff shipped from far away. The closer it is, the less hassle you're going to have. All right, so this is my parts. All right, distributors. So this goes for all you guys up and down the East Coast. You need this right here. You need to get signed up. For parts. Yeah, that's the right way. It's just backwards on my end. You need to get set up for parts with Speedqueen, with Alliance. So what if you don't have a need for 5 years? It's better than just having to scramble and look for stuff down the road and having to wait to get set up, because these people move at their own pace. It is completely free to do. So just get signed up. I mean, I think this thing was saying Partstown too. Yeah, that's the, so what he's saying is Electrolux gave him out of warranty calls, and that's what you want. That is what you want. So here is my parts. This is somebody who my father uses. Let me see what they got. Okay, so here, this is ESD. This is the coin box stuff. And like I mentioned before, the service keys, if they do not have them, they are relatively inexpensive. $680 is the cheapest I've seen. So from $680 on up to about $10 for a service key. And the service keys are not dependent on the brands. Service keys are dependent on the lock. So this is the type of key that you have for the lock box. So it helps. You can see different things. I know they say horizontal front loader, and then once again, yeah, they're talking about Alliance. Oh, let's see here, Wascomat parts. And then as you can see, don't let people tell you. So here's the drain valve. Good. This is something I need to talk about. You don't have drain pumps. 90% of commercial washers use what's called a drain valve. It's just a half circle, and it rotates over to the side, and that valve opens up and lets gravity pull down all the water out of the unit. And then the unit will start to spin once the pressure switch has determined that the water is gone. So to answer your question from earlier today, where if a commercial washer is not wringing out the clothes enough, you might want to check and see if this valve is opening up. The valve might not open up all the way. As you can see from this picture, there's only a couple screws to the valve. Hold on a second. I'm going to show you. I should show you a picture. You're going to get some water on the floor. You might need a shop vac. But you can examine that valve. There's not going to be a lot of water. There's not going to be a lot of water in that washer. So anyway, yeah. So here is, there I am with a brand new Alliance washer. Yeah. That's what the old man does. He loves his coin ops. So before I left, I was doing, there we go. So before I left, I was working on some OPL. These are Hitch, which is Speedqueen. And I have some pictures of the bottom drain. So this is the fill valve. If the unit is triggering an error and it won't go into rinse, and sometimes, it will not spin. You will have a problem where the fill valve is not filling water during the rinse cycle. And you will also have it where the clothes will be heavy. And the reason why the clothes are heavy is because the unit has timed out. The unit is waiting for water to fill on the final rinse, and there isn't any water coming through, and then the unit will just stop and then open the door. It'll time out and open the door. And it isn't the cause of the belt. It isn't the cause of the motor. It isn't the cause of the drain valve. It is because the fill valve is not supplying enough water during the rinse cycle. So as you can see here, let me see. So the new one is white and the existing one is earth brown. And the reason for that is there's a ton of minerals. Now, I've taken care of this place since before it opened. I've taken care of this place. The owner is actually the builder. And you can see from this picture, you have debris and everything else in there. This building is only 7 years old. So if you can imagine, if you're trying to go to a client that's already been in existence for 20 years, you can also imagine that the fill valves might look like this. Wasco-Mat, you could rebuild. Dexter, you could rebuild. Not so with the Speedqueen. Not the new ones anyway. Ipso, Speedqueen, Hipsch, the newer ones, you cannot. I can't tell you what the cutoff date is, but the new ones, the valve, you can't rebuild the valves. All right, so that's about all I wanted to show you. Okay, so here I am, because some of you guys don't follow me on Instagram. So like I said, so here is my Speedqueen distributor. I was able to go right on over there in Pasadena, which is 20 minutes away from me. Like I said, walk in. I just walked in, pick it up. It was $103. And then you know, pretty much charge a customer about triple. They have, if you see here from the picture, if you go to your distributor, they're going to have all your door gaskets. They're going to have all your hoses. Oh, these are all the belts. There's your part numbers, just like residential. You're going to have your part numbers. And this is a I don't think that's an Ipso. I think that might be a Milner or something that's right there. I think that's a Milner. It's either a Milner or, no, I think that's a Milner. Yeah, I think that's a Milner. I do not service Milner. I do not service Ipso. Just Whirlpool, Speedqueen, Maytag. Well, commercial Maytag. I haven't done any of the new commercial Maytags in a while. So you can just go, this is the office, you walk right up, they go right in the back, pick up the part and come right out. You're in and out of there in minutes. If you look, let's see, well, mine is newer, so I had an error code. It was giving me an error code. And I got a lot of people that are like, oh man, I don't do laundry, Mike. I understand this is for contributor to the channel, and anyone that contributes to the channel, if you have questions on parts of the business that I deal with, I have no problems with showing you what you need to know so that you can be successful. The newer ones are going to have a readout. The older ones are going to all be dial. And good. So this is what I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you the valve. They also have door locks. You're going to take a look at the door lock and look at wear and tear. So these door locks, this is the door handle, and obviously somebody was having some problems. That's why I took pictures of it. Somebody else was having some problems getting this thing tightened up. This is the washer in the middle, and they obviously were having some problems with the door. Now, I looked at the other one, with the exception of the nick at the top, this little notch here is normal. It guides the locking pin up. This is the door switch, magnetic door switch that lets them know. I also took a picture. So they do need door gaskets. That baffle needs to be changed. This is causing corrosion. This is only a 7-year-old machine. So there's more. So it lets me know I brought this up. See, there's Alliance. I brought this up with the manager. So he agreed to go ahead and get some of this stuff taken care of. So it is a rolling bushing. That's what that brass piece is there. You're gonna have to look at everything. So here's the belts. I was looking because I had to rule out certain things before I made my final determination on what it was. And you see a lot of water on the floor because I had already went and checked out the drain valve. I wanted to make sure that nothing was stuck in the drain valve. I wanted to make sure the drain valve wasn't opening up. You are going to make sure you disconnect power. You're not going to see this in a commercial laundromat. You will have another way of killing the power, but OPL, each and every one is going to have something. And then they also had these other ones. Door gaskets. Hold on one second. It's going to be in one of my videos. It's going to be in the video then. Hold on, guys. Let me get to this. They just asked me about this morning. Well, this afternoon. Yeah, I guess you could say this morning. So down at the bottom, you can see all of that debris, and that's because I went down there to check the valves, the drain valves. There are no pumps on this. There are a few units out there, large soft mounts. Wascomat makes one that does have a pump, but other than that, the rest of them do not have a pump. So once I ruled out that there was no problem with the drain valve, once I ruled out that there was no problem where the motor was overheating and not completing the spin cycle, the door lock was not. Sometimes the door will come. Sometimes the door will be shaky. I don't have anything to show you, but sometimes the door will trigger the door lock, which is tied to the safety mechanisms, and it will stop the unit from spinning. So you got to check that out as well. So you got to check that out. Make sure that's not happening. And actually, unit number, the one in the middle, the one with all the scratches on the door lock, it was doing it at first. It stopped doing it, so I just left it alone. And this is crazy. I wish I had the pictures of that freaking lock. I mean, the drain valve. I'm sorry. I went through all that just to show you guys that. It is not there. It's not there. I'm so sorry. Do you have any questions? So do you have any questions? And I have some questions for you. If you're ready, put a 1 in the chat if you're ready. Anyone else have any questions about commercial laundry? Because no, there is no season on washing your dirty drawers. There's no season on that. There's no season on a fine dining establishment washing their linens. There's no season on that. There's no season on a bar. All right, cool. Ask away. There's no season on a bar or nightclub washing their rags and towels and bar mops and all that kind of stuff. There's no season on that. Let me see here. Let me drop a link. Let me invite you up if you would like to. If you or your wife want to come up, you don't have to be on the screen. If you want to come up and ask some questions so we can speed it up and I can jump right into what you're looking for. Did you find out anything about the service keys? As I've shown you with the pictures from my father's store, there are a number of keys. When you're dealing with a new client, you will run into quite a few new clients in laundry. They're going to be completely clueless. It's going to be really expensive for you to spend time with them You need to prepare these clients that this is not a lightweight endeavor. You know, you're gonna have to charge these people for your time. You're gonna have to hit them with the service call fee, and you're gonna have to charge them no matter what for every minute that you're at their facility. You're gonna have to charge these people for looking up these parts. Where's my damn tablet? So I prefer to use a tablet. Okay, good. This is, ladies and gentlemen, this is what happens. So I got the tablet, and I will go ahead and look it up. But you must be careful, because the client is going to look over your shoulder. They're going to try to see what the prices are that you're getting. You must mark up your prices. You're going to have to do research. There are different versions, because these companies, as you saw with the quick little thing with the About Us, they've been around since 1900, 1901, 1909, as I've shown you guys before. They've been around. All right, that's not what I'm looking to hear. We don't have any questions. Yes, you do. Of course you do. Everybody has questions. Just like we talked about earlier, everyone has a question as like, what should we charge? Like I said, you're going to hit them with that service call fee. They're going to ask you, hey, what's going on with the unit? And you're going to want to take pictures of everything. You're going to want to examine it, and you're actually going to look at the pictures. You can blow it up and show them. That's why I like the tablet. You show them, you say, hey, look at all this wear and tear, just like you've seen with the images that I had. You can see that there is the water leakage. You can't let anything go. You're going to see rust and corrosion. You need to acknowledge that. Rust and corrosion on units that are spinning at 4 and 5 Gs is a big problem. Also, what you're going to find, let me see here. Also, what you're going to find is, one second. You're going to find that these things are not securely mounted. All right. You're going to find that these things are just put in place. You're going to see things leaning and all of that. Some of this stuff is just, don't even bother with it. It's going to be, you're not going to be able to bring this stuff back. Oh, good. Here's a good look at a drain valve. See, it's very inexpensive. Do not try and repair the drain valve. If you see that the drain valve is open and leaking water, you just got to replace it. You're just going to have to write them up. You see the prices, $95 your cost, $116 your cost. This is just what's online. So they're going to see prices everywhere. Do not, I repeat, do not buy used parts. Do not buy used parts. The reason why you don't use used parts, these things are being used all day, every day. Another question for you guys. Is this laundromat or is this facility open 24 hours? And then also another question, how far away is this customer from you? So my big advice is, especially if it's a new customer, this is a new endeavor for you, it's equipment that you don't normally work on, please try to keep these people close proximity to you. The further away it is, oh yeah. Yes, a lot of rotten hoses. The further away that customer is, okay, yeah, that's right. You did mention that. So 20 minutes is not bad. Because in the beginning, you're always going to have to run back and forth. There's going to be things that you're going to miss, things you hadn't noticed, all that fun stuff. And see, as you can tell here, the valves are not bad. Now, funny thing is, this is a 220 volt. As you can see, it's generation 6. That Speedqueen Ipso or Hips valve was a, oh damn, I got it right here. What the hell am I talking about? I got it right here. This is a 24 volt. What's a 24 volt valve? Oh shoot. Oh, what the hell am I doing? I got one right here. I took it all apart. Yeah, you can see it's all brown. It's all brown. This thing is, yeah, it's 24 volt DC. It is very, very important that you look it up and then you call that manufacturer and you make sure, you call that distributor, you make sure these are the parts you need. You hook up a unit that's 220 volt, you hook this DC valve and it's going to smoke. You're going to have a ton of white smoke in that place. So the pins and everything are going to be the same, but that was 220 volt and this is 24 volt. This valve is 24 volt. Everything matters. That's why I say do not go with used. Always call a factory, get the new one. Like you see here, the belts are not bad. Oh, I have another question. Did you, or anybody else is watching, did you call the factory and talk to somebody in tech support? Of course, they're going to send you to your local distributor, but did you call them? Did you get through to anyone? That is another question. So let me show you a quick video on how you release the tension for the dryers. Let me pull that up real quick. Fun fact, that Ipso that dryer is made by American Dryer Corporation.
God, I love her.
So these are the old school Speedqueen videos. So this is how you get in there and release the tension on the belt. These are what you're going to find in 30 and 40 pound tumblers.
Wire harnesses and remove the controls from the machine to prevent scratching the control front hinge.
This is actually how you change the belt. You don't have to do all this, but this is I want to go into the back. There we go. Here's the back.
2 screws on the airflow switch guard.
Have you seen any of these videos? And that is the extension. Let me go back. That is the extension that you're going to need.
And washers from the cylinder shaft.
You're going to need extensions to get in there, and then you're going to have to move this stuff over. Let me see if he actually mentions what size.
Remove the guard. Remove the 7/8".
So how are your sockets looking? How's your socket game?
Washers from the cylinder shaft.
Are you a Milwaukee guy like me, or you Craftsman, or what? And I guarantee you, unless you work on cars, you're not going to have that size and socket. So it's very important that you get a hold of Appliance / Speedqueen, and then they're going to go over that. This stuff is in these videos. I know nobody's really interested in this, but this is the most important part right here. Here is where the pulley is. Right.
Use the belt tension relief tool, part number M 4380P4.
Now you don't need that actual tool. They have other stuff. Right, right. 7/8.
And align the paddle with the nut on the idler pulley. Turn to the right to relieve pressure on the idler pulley spring. Push pointed tip of the center pin through the opening to stop the idler pulley from returning to the pressure position. Remove the belt from the idler pulley.
You can pick up that tool from your local part supplier, your local Speedqueen distributor.
While removing the belt. Pulling the center pin or screwdriver while removing the belt could cause hand injury from rapid release of the spring-loaded idler arm. To use a Phillips screwdriver, reach in through the drive access opening to apply downward pressure on the idler pulley. Insert the Phillips screwdriver through the hole in the bracket. Slowly release pressure until the idler lever rests on the screwdriver shaft. Remove the belt from the idler pulley. Make sure the center pin of the belt tension relief tool or screwdriver is inserted fully while removing the belt. Pulling the center pin or screwdriver while removing the belt could cause hand injury from rapid release of the spring-loaded idler arm.
Yes, don't lose any fingers.
Attach the cylinder guide tool, part number 263P4, onto the cylinder.
So this is how you could then remove it, and then you can inspect the wheels.
On the outside edge, remove the old belt.
You're going to have to let your customer know, hey, look, because you're going to have to at least take a look at one or two of these dryers. So that is what they are paying for.
Into the back wall of the tumbler.
You have to see if there's any play with it. Just as you would with a residential dryer, you're going to have to see if there's any play on that shaft. Pause.
Hang the belt on the rear cylinder seal. Before reassembling the cylinder, inspect the center and rear seals for signs of wear.
Yes.
Vacuum any lint accumulation from inside the
So that is what you're there to do, and you're going to see all that stuff built up.
The bearing housing, and the cylinder shaft. Inspect the panels for damage inside of the unit. Replace any worn parts.
If you are not removing that lint, that facility has a high chance of burning down.
Insert the cylinder into the machine. Rotate the cylinder in a clockwise direction until the cylinder is centered on the rollers. Remove the cylinder guide tool.
And you didn't have any question.
Attach the washer and jab nut onto the cylinder shaft.
So you're going to need a couple of things. You understand? You're going to need a couple of things if you're going to do a job that is an inspection job. You're going to need to at least take down one or two of these dryers to inspect the drum. As I mentioned before, you're going to need to check the drum for cracks. You're going to need to see what the condition of those motors are, the pulley wheel. You're going to need the rollers, the belt. And you're charging them, even though you're not doing a repair, you're still charging them as if you're doing a repair. That is what they must be aware of. It's best to be thorough in the beginning so you know what you're getting yourself into.
Partially pull out the center pin.
Oh, you know what? Oh, let me see. Computer rebuilds.
Then turn it to the left to seat the belt back onto the idler pulley.
Computer rebuilds.
To use a Phillips screwdriver, reach into the cabinet and push the idler pulley to the right until it is possible to remove the screwdriver. Slowly release the idler pulley until it seats with the belt.
Oh.
Rotate the cylinder to make sure the belt is properly seated on the motor and idler pulleys. Reattach the drive access cover.
All right, I guess we're done with that. We're done with that.
Position the front panel assembly to reconnect the door switch wires.
Yeah. So as you see, these videos are super old. They haven't done anything with them in forever. They have new videos. Oh, good. Finally. I knew I'd get you. I knew I'd get you. Here's a question. Do you know of a recommended tool checklist? Okay, but that is a question for your distributor because Ipso is going to be slightly different, but they are the ones that know. As you saw in the video, the checklist is in the video. You need that tool for the pulley and all that kind of stuff. There's that arm. It is very important for you to sign up with your local distributor, your local part supplier. That what was these guys? Where the hell did they go? Higgins or whatever the hell they are. Who are those people? No, that's parts distributor. Who the hell is your people? It's like Higgins or something. Hold on one second. It is Washington, D.C. Laundry Parts. Hines and Waller. So these guys they're doing everything, but they also, let me make sure you guys can see that. Yep, you guys can see that. My bad. Hines and Waller. Let me take that out. You're not going to have everything on the truck, but you can at least have the parts that you're going to need to do a decent inspection. Like I said, as you can see from, excuse me, sorry about that. As you can see from this picture, you're going to disconnect. You're going to disconnect the water, and you're going to want to look and see what your valves are looking like. You're going to want to see. I took them apart when at the house because they're full of gaskets and pins that put everything back together. Because once again, I don't know how old that unit is that you're dealing with. So these things fit in sort of like this. And now you're not going to have to do all of this that you're seeing me do. You're not going to do all of that, but it is designed. Oh, it goes the other way. It is designed for that. I don't know if you can see that hole. For you to put these locking pins in. What you're going to do is you're going to just superficial examination. You're going to take a look at this stuff. The screen comes out just like residential. The screen comes out so you can see, and then you can go from there because you're not actually there to do a repair. You're there to take a look, and that is what I tell everybody to do. You don't just jump in. You got to take a look at the whole thing and see what the hell you're getting into. Just got this in the mail today. Actually, did I get a couple of laundry magazines? I get about 4 different laundry magazines. I don't get a chance to talk to you guys about that stuff that often. LG with their stuff. And in these magazines, there's the Dexter. In these magazines, they have in the back people that rebuild. They have classified ads. And there are people in these magazines that are advertising in the magazines. And I can pull it up. They're online. This is Planet Laundry. I get American Laundry. I get Coin Op Laundry. I get a bunch of different magazines. And DC is in there because there's actually some facilities where they operate a van. And the van will actually pick, in Washington, D.C., the van will pick up the clients with their laundry, bring them to the facility so they could do it. They have a place for the kids. They have Wi-Fi. And in the shuttle, it's like public transit. So the shuttle makes this circuit and it'll drop people off. They have their own conventions, just like you guys saw the Cone Con, the pizza magazine, the pizza thing. Let's see here. Now we have a question. How often do you think we can find repair videos online? Every Every manufacturer has repair videos online. Every video, even Taylor. Taylor has videos online. Hobart has videos online. So that is why I'm here. That's why you don't see me I'm on Instagram, but that's why you don't see me on TikTok. That's why you don't see me on a lot of those other things, because all the videos are here. All of them are here. All my videos are here. So the manufacturers, they put all their stuff here. So it is very I mean, you're going to find the backflow preventer videos are here. Everything is here. All the numbers. I know it's hard to see, but all the numbers, all the contact information for every single manufacturer, even in different countries, they're in these magazines. And this is just the one that this comes out monthly. It comes out monthly. It doesn't even have a date, but I just picked it up today. Just picked it up. See, it gets mailed. It's mailed to me. So I'll show you real quick. I'll show you the ads. So here are the ads in the back. So if you are running across a dryers, especially if you're running across a dryer, here's Wascomat inverter motor repair. So you don't have to. You could take the actual item and get it rebuilt. Coin ups. Let me see. There it is. So here's the one you're gonna need. I guarantee you, when you go to that Higgins Appliance, when you go to that location, you're gonna have a couple of units out because of the dryer computer. So you have an option of getting it rebuilt. So this is also something that you would need to look up and present to the customer. Igniter rebuilds and all that kind of stuff. Here's another Dexter variable frequency inverter repair. So this is, and you will find them online. These same ads are online. It is Planet Laundry. Planet Laundry. You guys are always so freaking quiet, man. I swear. All right, hold on one second. Let me do this. Because I always, Planet Laundry. Yeah, I'm always talking about the other ones. So Planet Laundry is also online. I do listen to the podcast. Yes, I listen to the podcast. I shower. I know it might not look like it, but I shower. And, I play, some of you play my videos. Well, guess what? These are the videos and things that I play. So if I'm working out, I don't work out that often, but if I'm working out, I'm doing this. If I'm on a long drive, I'm listening to these. When I was like on the plane, they downloaded them and I'll listen to these things. So here they are talking about Unimac. Make sure you guys can see this. Insurance, laundry news. I know a lot of people are like, I don't want to see. Just take this as a informational session. You're getting some information that you might not use today, but maybe somewhere down the line. Haynes and Waller win top Speedqueen honor. And when you sign up with the Alliance Parts account, they have discounts on parts every month. Let me see if they show. They have discounts on parts, so you could actually watch. See, here's the latest one. You could actually time it. Yo, thanks for swinging by. You could actually time it where you can order your parts when you get the discount. All right, cool. I'm surprised that you're not on the YouTube page. Oh, look at you guys. Kate Green, what's happening? The real Josh Riddick, what is up? I'm sorry, I don't spend as much time on IG like I should with you guys. Hi from way up north in Washington State. All right, now there's two of y'all. Let's see what else. Now I gotta watch it with the ums. But yeah, they have. Oh, sorry about that. So if you go on Coin Magazine, American Laundry, and all that kind of stuff, you're going to find people that are going to rebuild some of these parts, especially when it's an older one, older units, and you're going to often find a mix. But in my market, I primarily have new units. I primarily have new units in Houston. We have salt in our air because we're so close to the ocean, and it just rusts these things up. Then you have so many unscrupulous individuals coming up with ways to make money. One guy, and I have the pictures too. One guy, he took all of his Wascomat units that were no good, and he piled them up, and he dumped them into another laundromat. He painted the laundromat, did the floors real nice. The laundromat looked beautiful, but every single piece of equipment in that laundromat was trash. Then he didn't even mount the freaking washers to the floor. But in fact, are you guys still with me? You guys want to see how these things are supposed to be mounted to the floor? I'll try to keep the pictures, the video to a minimum. But this is something that you really need to watch and look for when you have these hard mount. Ooh, thank you, Melissa. I appreciate that. Oh, contributors. Check y'all out. That is very nice of you. Hold on one second. All right, I have you here from before. Thank you for contributing to the channel. But now, come on. If you guys aren't Hilti, oh, yeah, you know what? Yeah, if you do not, this is a good point. Store True Radiate got a damn good point. Harbor Freight ain't gonna get it. You can rent Hilti. You can rent Hilti. I got the my anchors. So okay, you're gonna get the actual drop-in bolts, the anchor, the glue. You're gonna get that from your supplier because they have to be a certain length. Everybody has their instructions on what kind of base you're supposed to have, how far you have to drill into the concrete. Oh, let me get you there. So we're gonna do Ipso washer mounts. Let's see what comes up. So here you go. If you have a washer that is not mounted, this is what they say to use. Now you're going to use a hammer drill, and not a drill hammer drill. You're going to use a Hilti hammer drill. Thank you. So you're going to use something like this. You do not have to buy it. I repeat, you do not have to purchase it. These are available to rent from Hilti directly. You can rent these also. I believe you can rent them from Home Depot, but you can rent them. Oh yeah, they got they have to pass the pull test. Oh. You can do your own research, but there are so many videos they have where these hair washers will just whoop, but you can actually kill somebody. So I'm making jokes, but people actually can get crushed by these things. Yes, No. It doesn't have to be. Trey is completely right. I just mentioned the Hilti because Stormtrooper 88 mentioned the Hilti. Um, but here's the thing. The better the now SDS is a particular style of lock on the hammer drill, so that's for the bits. You can get a non-SDS, but SDS are the best, right? So, um, well, I'm not gonna even get into that, but to address this, you can go with DeWalt, you can go with Milwaukee, you can go with Mosquito. The better the hammer drill, the quicker the job is going to be. Yeah, Hilti doesn't fail. Hilti doesn't fail. Hilti doesn't fail. Okay, so thank you for asking your question. On the low end, would cost of replacement, including removal and install, be around $3,000? Yes. You need to be aware of cost of repairs versus replacement in order to recommend. Yes. So here's the thing: you're not. And there appears to be some people in here that also know. You're not going to be able to remove those locking washers. The way that this sucker is anchored down, you're not going to be able to get that. They've got Loctite on them, and they've been locked down. So you're not going to easily remove. You're not going to easily remove these suckers from their base. Oftentimes, you're going to, and when I say often, I mean damn near every time. You're going to have to take an angle grinder, and you're going to have to cut off the bolt. And once again, the better the tool, the less hassle, and the quicker you remove those bolts from underneath. And then you're going to have to reposition and then put new anchors down. So that is something you must keep mindful of. Wascomat Electrolux uses a base, a metal base that you mount down, and then you're able to just detach the washers from the base and keep the base. Speedqueen is having you pour the concrete and then put the mounting anchors to the concrete. You're able to, I don't want to go back to it. Let me show you. You're able to, let me see if I can find some videos. Oh, let me see if I can find some videos. Damn it, why are they doing this to me? Why are they messing with me, man? This is some bull. They're messing with me. All right, let me see if I can show you some. Damn this. All right, let me just go to YouTube, dude. This is killing me. Commercial washer mounts. Now, they don't hold me to this. This is my favorite when they're like this. Ooh, this is a quick one. This is only 3 minutes.
Do you own your own home in Texas?
Yes, modular. No, but what's even better is the soft mount. I love the soft mount. Soft mount. Woo, that's that Bobby Boucher. That's that good quality H2O right there. I love me some soft mounts. Soft mounts beats modular every time.
When it comes to installation, there's a huge express wash handing.
Yeah.
It slides easily into place. It does not require a concrete foundation.
No.
It does not need to be secured by anchors to the foundation. And it
Go back.
is easy to relocate concrete foundation. It does not. It slides easily into place. It does not require a concrete foundation. It does not need to be secured by anchors to the foundation. And it is easy to relocate.
Yes.
Unlike a hard mount commercial washer, the Express Wash soft mount washer is engineered with a multi-directional spring system that absorbs 95% of all vibrations during the wash process.
Like
On the other
residential.
hand,
There's your
hard-mount
Hilti.
washers rely on a
That's a Hilti
foundation
right there.
to
There's your
absorb the
anchors.
majority of
And you gotta
vibrations
pound
during
them
the
in.
wash process. That's why they have specific foundation requirements, must be anchored to the foundation, are more difficult to install, and
Yes.
very difficult to relocate.
Very,
And this demonstration
yes.
will show you in black and white the difference between the installation of a soft mount freestanding Continental Express washer and a hard mount Continental L Series washer. A hard mount washer requires
so
a
this is-
concrete foundation up to 18 inches thick and additional
Yes.
installation steps, including
This
grouting,
applies to
drilling, and
all
securing of
washers.
anchors. A soft mount freestanding Continental Express washer can be installed without concrete foundations and anchors. It slides into place. A hard mount washer requires a thick concrete slab because that slab must help absorb a large portion of the machine's vibrations during the wash process.
And there's the drain
A
trough
soft
behind.
mount freestanding express washer
gotta
features a
go over your drains,
multi-directional
too.
spring system that absorbs 95% of the machine's vibrations. Express washers can be installed in unconventional locations, including areas with wood floors and second floor laundries, and are simple to relocate.
All right, that's cool.
You start to replace equipment, or if you're building a new store, your installation costs on the washers are going to be significantly lower too. If I can bring a washer in, set it
Drop
on
it.
the pad, level it, and be done, and I don't have to drill and put anchor bolts and level it and grout it, it's a huge advantage.
There you go. There you go. So I couldn't have said it better myself. No matter what you charge, it's never enough. Let me make myself big. No matter what you charge, it is never enough. It is never enough. Oh, soft mounts are the way to go. They're not going to get it. Only time a laundromat ever gets a soft mount, because they are expensive. They are more expensive. Only time they ever get a soft mount is when they actually want to put one in an area that is unused before. Depending on the layout, I've had some that put the soft mounts in like the aisle, like an end cap. So the ends were flat, because ordinarily that's where you would open up the back area so that you can get behind all the washers and check the hoses and the cords and whatnot. And so they will often put a very large soft mount, boom, right there in the end cap before you go down the aisles in these laundromats. And they can put a soft mount over in the area with the dryers. It all depends on how they run their drainage. So, but I'm getting way ahead of myself. You're not gonna be dealing with that. You're going out there. The whole reason for this stream today, this broadcast, is to help people that are donating to the channel. They have a client that has called them to come out to their facility, their location, and give them advice. And it is so much easier for me to go online and show you all these different things using the internet, using these videos. I can pull up who your distributor is. You can see what the phone numbers are. I can show you new stuff without you having to write down a whole bunch of stuff and trying to envision it. And thanks to the chat, they're giving me stuff to also remind you of that. Yes, you're going to need an angle grinder. You're going to have to cut some of that stuff off. You might have to, chisel out the base and then lay new concrete and all that fun stuff. This is not like residential. It's not like residential. Not like residential. Let me see here. So yeah, there's a significant cost. Even if they get a soft mount, you still have to remove all the brackets on the interior to free up the drum. Pretty much like how a front load wash machine is, where they have the supports in there. You're going to have to go in there and remove. There are going to be several plates that are secured, so that drum doesn't move and get damaged, and the shocks and springs don't get damaged. So there's still a cost. You're just not laying any concrete. You're not securing any boxes to the floor. You're still going to have to use an angle grinder to cut off those bolts and redo and set new anchors. So fun times ahead. Fun times, yes. So go through the different magazines. You have keys. That's something that all of you that are watching, if you're dealing with something that is a coin-op unit, or even if it's on presence, it's OPL, you still are going to need some service freaking keys. So you're going to want to, don't think you're going to be able to do too much without the service keys. And if they don't have any freaking keys, you're going to need to drill out. You're going to need to drill those suckers out. And I was just having the same conversation with my father. You got to get real good drill bits. You're going to want to get some titanium. You're going to want to get some titanium drill bits. My father used to use my father used to use that drill doctor back in the day to keep the bits sharp. Bruh, you're gonna need some hardened drill bits. And you are definitely, yeah. So you're gonna need some hardened drill bits. They're not cheap. They're not cheap. Where the hell did they just go to? There they go. And you're going to want to start with a very small, a small-ish drill bit, like that 7/16. No, what the hell did I say? 7/64. You're going to want to start with a smaller bit, and then you're going to gradually increase the size. If you try to go with too large of a drill bit, you're going to snap that drill bit. If you start too small, you're going to snap that sucker. Oh, now, oh, damn, I lost a lot of stuff. So, do you guys want to move on, or are we continuing on with laundry? I'm getting a lot of people fading in and out. A lot of people fading in and out, but I wanted to make sure that I give people their money's worth. I don't ask you guys to contribute to the show, and then when you're in need, I don't just let you, flounder. I don't let you guys just languish out there and suffer. I've been doing this since I was 15 years old, and actually I've been doing the laundry. That was the second. Oh, sure, no problem. That was the second thing. That was the second set of equipment. First it was refrigeration, and then it was And then it was laundry, and then after laundry, then I went to ovens. So my father and I, we've always been asked to do laundry. Yeah, I know. Not many people do kitchen equipment and laundry. I know. That's what I try to tell you people. I try to tell people, like, look, man, you're not gonna have. These people have no idea what they got. I am uniquely positioned. I'm uniquely positioned to tell you about commercial laundry, commercial dishwashers, commercial refrigeration. Only thing I do not do, I don't do air conditioning. I do not provide service on air conditioning. I do my own at home. That is it. But that is the thing that I don't do. I actually do, plumbing. I do a little bit of electrical. Nothing that I would do. I would never jeopardize my insurance. I've never had a claim. Never had a claim on my insurance. I've never had a restaurant burn down. I wouldn't mind it. I've had some people do some sketchy stuff. I had to walk away from them, and then their restaurants burned down because they were doing sketchy stuff. Oh, nice. Oh, you don't do refrigeration, right? Yeah, I do beverage. Yes, I do beverage. I do refrigeration, but I do not do air conditioning. So, sorry, LED handyman. I keep telling you, brother, I don't do AC work, man. I do plumbing. You guys will see me on Instagram. You'll see me do sinks and faucets and things like that, because it's all tied in with it's all part of the, you can't help but to do it. And that's because if I'm already there working on the dishwasher, I end up having to do the sink, the faucet, the whole kitchen. I've been hired to do the entire kitchen, and I'm already doing water when it comes to the laundry. So you putting in the wash sink, you putting in mop sinks and all that kind of stuff. It just all ends up meshing together. It all ends up meshing together. So I am here for you all as you discover this new stuff. There's no season in any of this. These people need this stuff 24/7, 365. Not only do they need it, but there are also agencies that are monitoring them, making sure that this stuff is working, like the health department. Aha. Oh man, look at you. That's too kind. That's too kind. They're talking about you learned electrical first and then HVAC. But well, I never, because of the store, because of the store that my family has, we never got into that. We start off with refrigerators. We from day one we started off. What the hell's that? From day one we started off with refrigerators, washers, and dryers. My father doesn't do dishwashers. Oh yeah. My father doesn't do dishwashers. My father didn't do ice machines. My father doesn't do, he didn't do any of that kind of stuff. But he did get involved with, what the hell is going on? He did get involved with commercial. So back in the day, there was nothing to commercial equipment. When we started in 90, when we started the store back in 92, it was, how it went back in the day is the guys that worked on commercial equipment were Mungo No Tools. You know, those were the dull guys. Yeah, MVP. Those were the dull guys, and the guys that worked on residential were the smart techs. Well, now things have flipped, and now commercial is the stuff where all the high tech is And the residential is just a bunch of people just doing what the factory tells them to do. Now, so the question here is, besides MVP, what other companies do you recommend getting involved in? So in Nera, so I I did a Majali today. So this is Majali. Okay. Ba-da-da-da-da. Yeah. All right. That's my sister down there. Pain in the neck as she can be. Yeah. So, Majali has a full line. Make sure you guys can see good. Majali has a full line, and I'm going to get to who they are, how you got to contact them. So this is a job I did today. I don't know if you guys can pick up the timestamp. It's going to be kind of small. So I did this right before I came over to you guys. So I had to replace this infrared burner. I hate the sound of my own voice. So this is the new one. This is a replacement. And this is what the broiler looks like. They can call them any number of things: salamander, cheese, grape, cheese melter, number of things. So this is typically what they'll do. They'll mount them up above a range. This is what it looks like underneath the cover. The situation we had here was it was cracked. And so when they get cracked, they don't transfer gas through them, and you will have a popping. And so that's what I had here. And I don't think I have a video. The video is a little older, and so gas wasn't flowing across the infrared burner, and it was scaring the the daylights out of the staff. So you got to dismantle the nozzles. That's what shoots the gas into the burners. So that's what it looks like. It's gonna come naked, and I had to use a socket. As you're working, you kind of have to hide what you're doing from the peeping eyes. The reason why you're hiding what you're doing is because they are trying to impress the boss, and next time they have a problem, they're going to say, "Oh no, boss, I watched the guy. I could do it." Then when they fail, now you're left with this huge mess to clean up. Yep. No, he's right. It's above. Let me see if I can make this damn thing bigger. And I've always told you guys that. What did I tell you guys about so there's the warmer in the back. It's a Blue Air. That's a Blue Air fridge. And there's the Volrath. So you can send Volrath your information. They're not going to sign you up, but maybe they'll have you as a backup. So they had quite a few pieces. So as you can see here, there is the griddle. There is the panini press. You guys see me work on panini press. Quite a few people have panini presses in their facility. So that was the panini press. Now let me show you who Majali is. We'll go with this one. So Majali. Now, let me get a story on Majali. Majali doesn't actually make these pieces of equipment. They are from the East Coast. I think they're Philly or something like that. See, they've been around since 1955. They do make items. They make their core items. Their core items are, I think, these display cases or something like that. That is what they make. To fill out and to broaden their name brand, they've decided to put their name on Chinese-made products. Everything that you see here is not actually made by Majali. It is made by, it's either made by MVP Group or it's made by Atosa. And that's one thing that you're going to find. So most stuff is made by MVP or Atosa. Now, can you, will they dispatch calls to you? No. How this works is this. Let me go through support. The calls are actually going to be dispatched through ConApp refrigeration. So in order to get these Majali calls, is it ConApp? I think it's ConApp. So you're going to have to sign up with ConApp. Oh, Atosa has, they're the OG of this. Atosa has OEM, has provided OEM services for 14 different brands. So you will see other lines out there, and you're like, damn, that's just like a Atosa, or man, I gotta fix this thing just like I gotta fix an Atosa. And that's because it is an Atosa. So Onera Group is an OEM supplier, Atosa is an OEM supplier, and MVP is a OEM supplier. And then it even gets a little crazier because Blue Air is a supplier as well. You'll go work on an MVP refrigerator, and then it's actually made by Blue. It is. So they'll call me out, and I'm like, why the hell are they calling me out? And then I go out on the item, and I go, oh, nobody else knows how to work on it because it's actually an MVP. You know, it's actually a Blue Air unit. And they know that I am listed with both manufacturers, so they'll straddle me with that drama, and I'll be like the third or fourth guy out there. So let me give you the numbers to call. So ConApp is handling a number of different manufacturers. So let me show you the parts. Service network. Damn, Infinity, is that working? None of this stuff is working. There it is. There it is. So see, they claim the 6,500 network service professionals in US, Canada, and Puerto Rico. That is you. US, Canada, and Puerto Rico is you. They don't really have 6,500 people. They got me, they got you, and that's their 6,000 people. So they are the ones handling, they're the ones handling calls for all these different places. So that's why I tell you guys, sign up. See, they don't even have no damn name. They just put stuff up there. There's no damn name. There's no freaking name. This is me, by the way. This is me. That's me. That is so they just randomly putting stuff there. Yes. Okay, so Blue Air had to stop selling those ice machines some time ago. When I put in the first Blue Air ice machine, I said, how the hell are they getting away with this? This is just like a KML Hoshizaki. And Hoshizaki thought the same thing. And so the Hoshizaki sued Blue Air. And Blue Air lost. Because the damn thing was like 99% Hoshizaki. They copied all of that. But there's so many other copycats, so many other styles of units out there. The ice machine wars are bloody. They are bloody. So let me give you the contact information for Conap, because this is so weird. All right, let me look here. I'll make sure you got the right thing. Ooh, oh wow. Oh wow, yeah, you guys are really contributing to the channel. I appreciate that. Oh, Conap. I will give you a direct number. This is Conap. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull up my email. I'm going to zoom in on Maxine Lerschau's. They're in Wisconsin, so they're all got these like German and Polish and names and Irish names. But this is Lerschau. I'm gonna have to let me just show you my damn email. I hope you guys aren't getting a headache from all this back and forth, man. I'm trying. This is MVP. Let me go back to the MVP. All right, since I'm on this damn thing, let me give you this MVP number. Here's a good contact number for MVP. Damn, can you get this thing to get big? All right. Let me do Conap. Maxine. Where the hell is she at? All right, what do we got here? We got Nestle. There's Maxine. I had to notify them, let them know I did this damn thing today. Where is her informaciones? Oh, man, I hate when they do this. I hate when they do that. Let me see if I can make this thing bigger. Tell you what, let me just copy and paste her stuff. Let me just copy and paste her stuff. Can you guys see that at all? I doubt that you guys can see that. Here's her information. Let me see if it'll go. Hey, TMMT, what's up, brother? All right, here. This is her information. This is the woman. She's a team lead over there at Conap. She's also doing Majali. So I'll just make this sucker big so you can see it. See that? Majali. That was the work order. And you guys said it's not backwards. So this is the one. This is Majali. So if you want to work for Majali, Majali has their own tech support department. So here's the dispatch I printed out. See, so you can see it all matches up. There's Majali. That's the place I was at today. And there it is, says the salamander. So I don't just tell you guys to go ahead and do these calls. I will actually run the calls and see if everything's going okay with payment, if they're delayed on payment. I'm actually doing these too. I'll do these too. I don't do them a lot, but I will do them to see what's going on, see if there's any problems. That's how I found out about the new system that they have with filling out the forms. And I'm gonna thank a couple of people real quick. Najee Johnson, I want to thank you too. I got you on here. Thank you so much for contributing to the channel. And Trey, thank you for subscribing. I need that. I only had 8 subscribers last month, believe it or not. I only had 8. And then Michael Adams. Where the hell did you go? Oh, there you go. Always coming through. There's Michael Adams. Sorry you don't have the big thing, man. I gotta give you a bigger one. I gotta give you a bigger one. All right, so yeah, everybody, what is the average? Damn it. Yeah, it is. I'm glad you mentioned that. There is a new thing going on. Let me show you this one. This is weird. This is very weird. Is it Connect? Hold on one second. Who's doing Bill? One of these guys is using a system. They pay every. I think this is Connect. I think Connect is using this system, right? Where Connect pays you every 30 days. Now, if you like, they are doing this advanced feature where they do like a micro lending through Bill.com. So they are just like in trucking and some of this other stuff. They're advancing you payment until the actual payment comes through. It's weird, but I tried it out so I can see how the hell this thing goes. And because it is micro lending, you get your money within seconds. Oh, okay. So through Bill.com, you get your money within seconds. One thing you got to keep in mind is Bill.com is charging you finance fee. Is it 3% or 4%? Something like that. I took screenshots so I can educate you guys on it. So they're advancing you this money, and you can opt to, when you get your money, you can pay it back in 12 payments, or you could just opt to have that money coming from ConApp or from Dukers pay it off right away. So I just opted to have it paid off right away. But when I selected for the instant, the money advance, it was like Cash App. I got it. When I said yes, I got the money within 3 minutes. So keep in mind, you want to bump up your invoice a little bit to cover that finance fee. Let me see where the hell it is. I have, hold on one second. I took screenshots to show people. Oh, it is so recent. It's recent. I took the screenshots, but I tried it out and it was pretty painless. It's a situation where knowing helps you to maneuver. Damn it, I don't have the pictures anymore. But if they're going through Bill.com, you're going to want to up your invoice to cover that finance fee. So I went up. I had charged them for the one job. I had charged them. What did it say? $800. Hold on. I had charged them. Yeah, I had charged them $835 for a job, for one invoice. So, oh yeah. Everest does pay fast. Yeah, that's what I got right here. So Everest, I did that job, and Everest paid back October. They mailed it out October 26th, and I did that. I'm really bad with filling out my freaking invoices, but I did the job. Hold on, I'll tell you right now. I did that job. What I'm doing now is I'm pulling up the pictures from the job. September. So I did the job September 17th. I went out there Yeah, I think this is a split one. I think this is a split one. I had some that were COD, and I had some because that's the thing. They're going to give you COD calls. Yeah, this is the one. So, so I went out there September, and then I got paid October. So it doesn't take that long. MVP, I got paid from MVP. I got paid. Now, the only one that has not been a good actor has been Legacy. And I've never had a problem in all these years. I've never had a problem with Legacy Group before. This is my first time, and they said they always say this. They said they have a new lady doing the payments, and she's behind. Legacy Group used to own. Oh God! And I just blocked the guy this evening. Cold Draft. They used to own Cold Draft ice machines. Hold on 1 second. Let me add this in. So, let me share the screen. So yeah, Legacy Group. That's the only one that hadn't got paid. So yeah, back in 2021, Ally Group bought Cold Draft for Speedqueen. I mean, for Scotsman. So before that, it was owned by Legacy Companies, and Legacy Companies paid me. I never had a problem with Legacy Companies before. Never had a problem. See, so they had bought. Legacy Companies had bought Cold Draft, and that was for the right to, sell that 2-inch cube. And they just didn't sell very many of them, and then they got rid of it. But I had a guy who owned a bar, and he called me tonight. I hate bars, and he was just a straight up weirdo, and he was trying to get me to tell him over the phone how to take care of his ice machine without paying me to come out there. I'll tell you. So I blocked him. So this is the phone system I use, which is you can no longer get it anymore. It was with Google, and it allows me to block people. So I have the ability to block, and mainly because I can't see who's calling. So I can mark them as spam. So I get phone numbers that call me, but I want to answer the phone in a professional manner. So I have it set up where only thing that comes up is appliance call, and then I know that's a customer. Oh, so here it is. Here's the number I blocked. So there it is right there. So when you see that symbol right there, that means that this weirdo had called me at 6 p.m, and he was talking real greasy. Oh, how long does a Cold Draft last, and how long should they last? I'm like, dude, if you don't get the hell up off my damn phone. Oh, I gotta have my brother call you back. No, ain't nobody calling me back. How about that? Block their ass. Do not be afraid to ban these people from your service. You are not here to provide them with free service. They must pay for your knowledge or information. So we got Conap. I gave you her information. I put it in the chat. This is also how you're going to get the Dollar Generals. How you're going to work at the Dollar General. So you're going to sign up with Conap. Let me give you Nordon. So here is Nordon. they are going to give you dispatches. And you can also buy appliances through them. They're in Pennsylvania. Let me give you a contact number for Nordon. So if you guys would like, so here's a good number for Nordon. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry about that. So here's a good number for Nordon. Now, Nordon is going to provide you with calls on. You could do walk-ins for Nordon if you like. Let me give the number on Instagram. So here's Nordon. They don't do the reefer truck, but they do Polar King. Uh-oh. Damn, I keep doing that. I'm sorry, I keep doing that, man. Let me show you who Polar King is. If I could find it. Damn. There it is. Let me see if they show like all the brands. So here's products. So they are a distributor, but they're also doing the dispatches for some of these lesser known manufacturers. They do it all over the United States and Canada. So here's the 800 number if you want it. And then I'm going to show you who Polar King is. They're always looking for people to do Polar King. Always, always, always. So this is Polar King. This is their account nationwide and Canada, eh? Let me show you Polar King. If the damn link will work. So Polar King provides excess refrigeration storage for restaurants such as Chipotle, Pizza Hut, Taco Bell. I did say Chipotle, right? So they in some of these locations that they really want to be in, they don't have enough room for the walk-in, and so or you know, they can't get the truck in there, so they will have this facility set up in another area as long as they have access to electricity. And in, you know, Cisco, US Foods, they're able to come in and make these deliveries. They're able to make these deliveries. So it's basically a shipping container, but they have trucks, the trailers, they have shipping containers, they have explosion proof. Refrigerated buildings, that's a new one on me. Walk-in rentals. Man, I don't know why their website ain't working too good. And once again, this is all happening. This is all being handled through Nordon. All right, so what else we got? Oh, finally, the damn thing showed the rentals. So this is another good advantage, is that they have short term. So if they have a busy season, let's just say Super Bowl for wing places and things like that, some kind of convention, or they're setting up for amusement park during their busy time, then they might have a trailer drop down where they can have excess inventory and they don't have to have as many deliveries, because every time they have a delivery, they're incurring extra costs. So they might just make a large order in bulk to last them through the summer or whatever their situation may be. So these are not hard to work on. Let me see if it'll show us Conap if I do this. Nordon, I'm sorry. Is it Nordon? I think it's Nordon. Let's see what comes up. I think it's Nordon that's handling Polar King. Oh, good. RHS is. Anytime you need a part for Polar King, Nordon is actually the one securing the parts. You can use your own parts if you got them, but if you need them, they will just order them and have them shipped to you overnight, because they are the ones responsible for the equipment, not the customer. Nordon has that contract to make sure these damn units don't go down. Most often what I've found is that the refrigeration unit, it needs to breathe. And when they drop these trailers, they position them where there's hot exhaust going into the other one, and the truckers are given instructions on how to properly drop the trailers so that they have airflow. And most times they don't do it properly, and then you have to come out and test the unit, make sure why it's doing what it's doing, and then let the customer know, hey man, ain't nothing wrong with this damn thing. It is just the placement of the trailer. I'm sorry, but I don't have any pictures. I was doing these during COVID times. During COVID, that's where they were putting the cadavers, people that had passed away due to COVID. They didn't have them in the morgue because then they would have to like have a wait period with the morgue. So they put all the cadavers into the trailers. So that was that. Nordon. Let me see if I can find anything else. All right, so we did Nordon. So we did Nordon. Help me out, people. We did Nordon. We did. Let me do Onera. So you can always call Onera. Here's the best number to use. That's the best number to call. Onera is they have at least 4 other names out there. They have a current Costco account. Hey, you know what? I thought you were African. My wife is Jamaican. I don't know. Over the phone, I thought you had an African accent. All right, Everest, MVP, Conap, Nordon. Okay, I gave you those. But Onera. So Onera is desperately looking for people to do the Costco. The Costco equipment is Onera. It is under another name. Let's see if it shows up. Let's see if it comes up. Ah, there it is. So these are Oneras. This is Onera. This fridge right here is Onera. It goes under this weird old freaking name. Oh, I didn't know they were doing Uniflow too. This being sold by Costco. This is Legacy. This is Legacy right here. If anybody follows me on Instagram or this is the exact one that I went out to that nail shop and they had this underneath the bar and they had all that pink slime in there. That's the same one. Let me see if I can find this. Oh, no, it's not showing up. Oh, I'm trying to pull up pictures, but it's not coming up. All right, hold on. It is a man. It's just the one that that is sold. Let me see if I can find the name. See, oh, there it is. Where the hell is it? Cutano. There it is. There's the name. So this is Onera Group. This Cutano. This is Onera Group. Let me show you a picture from one I worked on. All right, K-U-T. All right, so let me, once again, sorry about that. Let me go to the pictures so I can show you. So this is exactly what you're going to see. So this is the Cutano. What is that? That's September 30th. September 30th. Bam. So here's the unit. This is the Cutano. Made in Mexico. Let me go back. And they see the other one. This is a local company. So the Supreme is made by Onera. See, made in Mexico, but it doesn't have the same name. It's under the Supreme name. And the Onera, which is sold through Costco. This is the Costco brand. Made in Mexico. R290. There's the 800 number. It's going to take it to Costco, but then the call goes to Onera, and then Onera is going to dispatch that out to you. So, like I said, I run all these calls. So if you sign up with Onera Group, that is primarily what they're trying to do. They're trying to get people to take care of these calls from Costco. Once the warranty is up, they're going to go to you. There's no one else that they're going to go to. Under the Cutano name, you're not going to find that name on Partstown. You're not going to find that Cutano name on All Points. No one's gonna know where to find that damn stuff. You know that is Onera. So going with Onera, you can put in that number and then get the necessary parts. And you can also call Onera directly, say, hey, it's a Cutano, here's the serial number, and then they'll say, okay, here's the part number, and you can get this from Partstown under the Fagor name. Because it's not in Partstown as under Onera, it's in Partstown under Fagor. And I am not trying to confuse you. I'm really not trying to confuse you. That is how that works. That is how that works. Matter of fact, I am going to try to pull this up. I'm trying to pull this up right now. So I can show you what I mean. God, I hate going to Partstown. Oh shoot, they do have Onera. Yeah, it says nothing found. Fagor. Yeah, but so see what I'm saying? If you look up Fagor comes up. Which is Onera. All the Fagor stuff comes up, which is Cutano, which is all this stuff that I'm showing you. This is Onera. So you call Onera. Onera is going to give you the part number. You're going to put in the part number with Partstown because they are the master distributor, and then it's going to come up. Other than that, it doesn't. Cotanu or Cotano? Nah. Is that how the hell it's spelled? I can't think what the hell it is. Hold on one second. Costco. Kutano. Yeah, I spelled it right the first time. So as you see, it doesn't come up. Only thing that comes up is, let me see if Asper comes up. Asper doesn't even come up. Asper doesn't even come up. Mm. Mm. Okay. Okay. All right. I used to defend Fagor. I can no longer defend Fagor under counter dishwashers. I cannot. Whatever you've heard about Fagor under counter dishwashers is true. Whatever you've heard. Now they have uprights, but this that you're seeing right now, they have a plastic tube that goes from the top spray arm on the outside of the washer, and it loops around the side down to the bottom. That distribution tube cracks and leaks directly above the boiler, directly above the the boiler. The heat from the boiler, from the booster heater is the correct term. The heat, it dries out the plastic, it leaches out the oil, and then it cracks, and so the sucker leaks. And then you have constant leaks with the other hoses. Hobart is problematic because of the usage. Fagor under counters are problematic. Yeah. I know that's the problem right now. Fagor. Oh, why don't you go with hold on one second. Why don't you go with where the hell did you just go? Shit. Oh, hold on a second. I'm going with the parent company until I can remember. So Electrolux has a new. If you want to sell an under counter right now, Electrolux bought, and I'm the servicer for it, and I can't remember the damn name. I know it's pretty late. So Electrolux owns this guy, Veetsan. There we go, Veetsan. Let me show you Veetsan. Veetsan is giving. Only problem with Veetsan is it only comes in high temp. Veetsan only comes in high temp right now. So right about now, you could pick up a 220, well 208 or 240 volt Veetsan for $2,000. Yeah, I know, but you could be the ASA. I'm the ASA for CMA as well. But you could be the ASA for Electrolux and take care of the Veetsan. So right now you could pick up this high temp with the boiler, with the pumps, with the chemical pumps, for $2,000. Let me see if I pull up my email. Once again, I'm gonna drive you guys nuts, but Veetson. I know you guys can't see me, but I'm gonna just keep talking. Isomatic warranty, Veetson. There we go. Let me show you my emails. Sorry about this. Boom, doing it again. Let me show you my email. I don't know how well you're gonna see this. Here's Veetson, and they were doing get this $100. So what they've decided to do is they just decided to, and see, it's Electrolux. Veetson is owned by Electrolux. And what they're doing now is they're giving you the Veetson for half off. They're giving you the Veetson for like $2,000. Oh yeah, that was years ago. Hold on one second. And this is the newest. This is the newest, latest and greatest. New speaker. Damn it! Where is that damn invoice? Let me see if I can look it up. I thought it was on a GTI. Hold on, I'll show you the special pricing. See, this is when I signed up to back then. Oh, because yeah, I do Veetson, ADS, Jackson, Samick dishwashers, Moyer, Devil, Champion. You know what? I can't find it's never where I want it to be. The damn Veetson stuff is never where I want it to be. Maybe it's on the Greater Texas Ice. Maybe it's on the Greater Texas Ice. Let's see. If I don't find it right now, I'm gonna hang it up. But right now, if you call your local distributor, it's like $2,000. It's like $2,000. Damn it. Ah. Oh, damn, you guys couldn't see it anyway. Sorry about that. Hell with it. All right, Trey. What brands of commercial dishwashers do you do? I mean, because I do Champion, I do Jackson, but I'm not ASA. I'm ASA for CMA. CMA loves me, and I love them back, and I don't care who knows it. I do ADS, but I'm not an ASA for ADS. And that's American Dish Service for you guys. But the Veetson is Electrolux, so it is. They've only got the two styles, the under counter and the hood type, and then it comes in single phase, 3-phase, comes in 208, or it comes in 440. I mean 240. I'm bad. This is a typo. I thought this one came in the 240 as well. But anyway, you could sign up and add them to the list. Electrolux owns everybody now. Electrolux owns everybody. So, see, matter of fact, down here, down at the bottom, because if you call tech support, you're going to end up with Electrolux. You're going to end up with Electrolux. I'm a big I always say it wrong, but it's Ollie, big Ollie guy. I take care of 90% of what they have, and somehow I got roped into Electrolux. Yeah. Oh yeah. See, this guy, he knows. All right. So the half of the Perlick line is actually CMA. And we end up servicing the CMA as their branded Perlicks because they're made by CMA, those glass washers and whatnot. Oh, you know what? I think you just forgot one. I think you just forgot one, and I'm going to show you which one you just forgot. I'm going to show it to you. Let me see if you just, let me see. Hopefully you probably just forgot it, because I forget about it from time to time too. And then I see when I'm going, oh yeah, that's right, I take care of those. That's right. You forgot about this guy. You forgot about these. You forgot about good old glass tender. Now, some of the glass tenders are actually CMAs. You forgot about that one. So I do refrigeration, so I have to take care of glass tender refrigeration. Just like Perlick, glass tender will sell everything for the bar. The the faucets for draft beer, the dishwasher / glass washer, the bar back. They sell all that. So Perlick does that. Glass tender does that. Oh, okay. That had the G24s. Oh, wait. G20. What the hell's that? You had the bar that had GT24s. Okay. Now let me see. So glass tender 24-inch. I hate the least favorite dishwasher is the freaking rotary. This one right here. I absolutely positively can't stand this son of a bitch. I can't stand it. The mechanism at the top, that's not it. The mechanism at the top, I can't stand it. Can't stand it. All right, so let me go back. I got to make sure you guys are actually GT18, GW. Okay, there's the GT20. Oh, the one I hate. Okay, all right. So this son of a bitch right here. This one right there. It uses it looks like Pac-Man. It uses a disc with a notch cut into it, and so when you rotate the glasses around, you see that blue part. When you rotate the glasses around, it'll fall into a niche and then hit the cherry switch, and then that'll start and stop the cycles. Well, that sucker, as that Pac-Man looking disc rolls around, sometimes the bearing eats into that disc at the top. I have one of these in the garage, man. I have one of them. I had it as a Perlick. I had it as a Perlick. Not a single salvageable part on a effing rotary. Once those damn rotary dishwashers go down, the pump is vertical, and the pumps will leak. They'll crack and they'll leak. No salvaging them. They're plastic housing. I mean, Trey, how do you feel about it? Because that's how I feel about it. I hate that. Yes, I hate it. I hate that son of a bitch. I don't really run into too many ADS. I run into Perlick, glass tender, and CMA rotary. So I deal with dealers in my market that are heavily in bed with CMA. Perlick, I don't deal with the Hobarts anymore. I used to install Hobarts for dealers, but I don't do that anymore. Only customer I'm still currently dealing with Hobart on is Starbucks. That's the only one I'm currently taking care of Hobart dishwashers. Well, I got one other. There's this Italian piece of garbage. One of the dealers sold it. It's the new Skylines, that new cheapy line for Hobart. I don't know if any of you guys saw it. Ecoline. That Ecoline piece of garbage. This piece of garbage. I hate it. It's made in Italy. I hate it. I hate it so much. Hey, if you guys are tired, man, I can come on another day. I don't want to overload you guys because right now I'm just venting. I am just venting right now about dishwashers, bro. So this is it. See, I'm not the only one, man. It's got 1 star, and Hobart has been pushing this damn line on all the dealers. And it is the worst. It's not made by Hobart. It is the worst. Uh-oh. I got 40%. It is the worst. It is the worst freaking line ever. 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 Oh, okay. Let me see here. What we got here? Evening. Yep. Those rotary dish machines. Yes, they just need to be hit with a hammer. Oh my God. Okay. You want information on Jackson. CMA is a lot easier for me to give you. Let me start with CMA. If I forget a name, don't let me forget. All right. So you got 3 different people to talk to at CMA. The head guy is Vietnamese and his English ain't the best. What the hell does she want? Yes. What the hell? Yes, it's the wife. Huh?
Those turtle lights chocolate those on the pocket. Are they good? Because the pocket is also.
Those are Ashley's.
You know she ain't gonna eat nothing with no nuts.
I don't. Okay. Yeah, my mother gave it. I guess I don't know. You'd have to ask her. Okay. Of course, the wife would be asking me about food. She saw candy on the counter, and of course, she automatically thought it was mine. All right, back to business. They don't care what you're doing. The wife don't care. I'll give you Caesar. I'll give you Caesar Martinez. I'll give you his number. You only run it to Hobart, AM 14s, 15s, so you get, freaking Hobart. I have a rack. I have a 44. Not a rack, I'm sorry. I have a conveyor. Let me type it out. Let me type out his stuff. So this is Caesar. Oh, you know what? Caesar's information is on their website. Let me give you Caesar's information. Let me see if, okay, good. Let me give you Caesar. Let me go to CMA. Let me go to CMA's website, and then this way you'll have it's under tech support. Let's see that they give him prime time. Oh, they didn't. They didn't give him prime time. Damn. Oh, that's cold. That's cold. Oh, he didn't even make it. He didn't make it yet. Cesar Martinez didn't make it. Oh, okay. I normally talk with Caesar, but you can go with you can email any of these guys right here. Let me take this off. No, I'm not on any face group. Unless only Facebook group I'm with is anything that has to do with Rich Maliki. So other than that, I'm not in any group. I'm not a group kind of guy. Okay, so let me give you the phone number. And I know what, I'm gonna type in Caesar's information. This is cold. That's mean, dude. I don't know why they don't have Caesar's stuff here, man. All right, so Caesar Martinez. And you can call him at 1-800-854 6417. Oh, his extension is 257. Yeah. He's national. Yeah, right there. This is national support. Cesar Martinez, National Support Manager. There you go. Cesar.Martinez at cmadedishmachines.com. Oh, wow. Y'all dropped off. They don't want to hear about this damn dishwashers. It is so not popular, man. It is so not popular. Yes. What do you mean Caesar's right there? I don't see Caesar. So yeah, I currently talk with Caesar. Anytime something's going down, Caesar's the one that calls me. You said Caesar was right there? I don't see Caesar nowhere. Nah, I don't see no damn Caesar, man. Anyway, so that's oh damn, there he is. You're right. There he is. Oh yeah. Okay, cool. You know what? 1000%, 1000%, 1000%. The most, you might get splattered with a little bit of hot water, and worst come to worst, I end up with bleach stains on my pants. But that's about it, dude. That's about it. Fryers is a whole nother deal. Okay, so now Jackson. I'm gonna give you guys Jackson. Jackson. Oh, anybody want information on Myco? I'm the Myco guy too. Oh, we forgot about Myco. But not everybody works on Myco. So let me give you a guide for Jackson. Well, you know what? I was gonna say they're not too approachable. No, oh, you know what? They're big in Cali. Because they're big in the Asian. I know that's what you guys think. You guys might think that, but you know they also do bedpan washers, and you know what? Screw it. They also do bedpan washers, and they do they wash the firefighters uniforms. But Myco is a pain in the ass. Myco's a lot of freaking problems. Let me see here. Products. Oh, good. There's a commercial washers, food handling, healthcare, top of the line bedpans. So this is one of the things that Myco tries to get you to do. I fell out with Myco because I didn't want to do the bedpan washers. And it wasn't because they were bedpan washers. It was because of the hassle with going to the hospital. You got to go to the hospital. You got to put your ID up with security. You got to get a badge. Then if you're not a registered vendor, you have to get escorted by maintenance the whole time. So now, after you had to park, now you got to stand there as security at the entrance to a hospital, and you got to wait for maintenance staff to come and get your ass, and then they got to walk with you hand in hand like you're a damn kindergartner to wherever the hell it is, and then they have to stay with you, and if they don't stay with you, then you got to call them to come back when you're ready to leave. So I said no, and they got all pissy with me. So whatever, dude. Whatever, man. Y'all tripping. Let me give you, okay, Chris Coleman. So Chris Coleman at Jackson. So this is Jackson. Got to get that direct stuff to for hospitals. Oh, it's a lot of money. Yeah, but because it's hospitals, they have such lengthy service contracts. So they're saying, yeah, well, okay, we got a 20 million deal. We got an $8 million deal between Myco and the hospital. So as part of this deal, we're going to take care of it for the next 5 years. We're going to take care of it for the next 8 years, or we're going to take care of it for the next 10 years. And after so many years, we're going to bill you at such and so a rate. They work out all kind of deals. So they sell it and they're providing the service. And then you're just there running around like a grinder monkey doing your bidding. So yeah, it sounds like a lot of money, but they've already got these back end deals where you're not going to make any money. You then have to bill Myco, and then Myco pays you whenever the hell they damn well feel like it. So let me give you this Jackson real quick, and then I can give you some Myco stuff. So this is, hopefully he's still there. Chris Coleman at Jackson wws.com. So here's some of the transcript, some of the stuff between me and Chris Coleman. Let me see, because I don't really have much between me and Jackson. I've had training from them, but they're very hands off on their damn warranty. Yeah, I know, but Jackson is really, I think Jackson's warranty is like like next to nothing, man. Their warranty is like 30 days. It's crazy, man. Their warranty is like, and then they, because they rely heavily on leases, so they don't really give a damn about sales. They really don't give a damn. What the hell? Oh, what the hell's a sluice? What the hell's a sluice suit? The hell was that? Food waste. I don't know why they're not showing the firefighter stuff. Yeah, it is a 5-foot warranty. Dude, so this is a big one, especially for hospitals. The food waste disposal. My sister takes care of a brand in Chicago. I don't know why those bastards haven't. They're supposed to be asking me about different people, but they haven't. Oh, where are? All right, so let me show you the flights. I typically am doing the MIQ. This is typically what I'm doing for Myco, is the MIQ, and then let me show ya. Let me go into these damn pictures. You guys are just hanging tough with me today, huh? So give you all the damn information. So let me show you my Myco collection. Drop that screen. Add another screen. Oh, wrong thing. So of course this is only going to pop up because it's whatever sees the Myco name. See, that was this year, 6/18/2024. This is the new dishwasher with all the chemicals with it, and they're supplying all the damn chemicals. So here's the email, servicetraining@myco.us. So you can hit them up. Hopefully you can see that. Ew, that's a little small. Make that a little bigger for you. And I have some other emails for you from Myco. Yeah, so here's their stuff, blah blah blah. There's my little blessed training. Yeah, I was there, 2021. So this is 2021. This is their dishwashers. The undercounter's got multiple pumps. They have a rinse pump and a wash pump. And when you know it, those suckers go down. Those suckers go down. Is this? Yeah, Frank. Frank. So here's me replacing some Myco pumps. Myco has they tried the online thing. I attended that. I've attended everything they offer. I've attended everything they offer. Hold on a second. This is all right. So that's November 15th, 2021. November 15th, 2021. I don't know why it's only 17 freaking videos. Huh. You know what? Let me do this. Laverne. No? Tennessee? There we go. Okay, so here's when I went to Laverne, Tennessee. And yeah, I'm trying to figure out. Let me see which order I'm gonna do this in. So when you go, you got to go to Laverne, Tennessee. Hopefully you guys have any interest in this, but and this applies to the hospital stuff. Everything they'll teach you. So you go to Laverne, Tennessee, and you get your badge. You get all this stuff. You get your Myco hat and all the little swag. The cleaner. That's what's in the little containers, the cleaner. And so, yeah, we basically huddle around the equipment. You could actually work on the equipment there. So we were in the warehouse. This is during COVID, so we had to maintain distancing. Even though we were in the warehouse, you get to see all the equipment. Just like a residential, just like Bosch, that thing cakes up over time. Just like Miele and Bosch, just like Miele with the fill valve, the fill hose. That's how they had to rig it up for the warehouse. There's their pots and pan washer. It's a smaller pots and pan washer that they show how they work. That's the same one you saw with me out in the field. That's all the filtration that goes in that little bastard. Show you how each way the damn hoses work. So yeah, we got a chance to go over all this stuff. So this is one of their conveyors. And you see at the bottom all the different motors. Now this is the MIQ. This is why I went, because I have a ton of customers that have that blessed MIQ. There's Frank right there. All these guys from Chicago. They used to work for Bosch. So here you see the motor. This is the booster heater. So that's the booster heater. Yes, the booster heater is up top. Booster heater is up there. Everything with Myco is color coded. I don't know why that damn thing is going backwards. There we go. So you get to see a lot of the stuff. You take all the little covers off, and then you can work on them. They have their fill valve systems. My biggest issue is the conveyor belt itself. The belt degrades over time, and it's like a $10,000 belt. And Frank makes it real easy in the warehouse with changing the belt. He's like, "Oh yeah, you do this, and then the belt just comes apart." But guess what? When you're in the real world and you're back in the field, you don't remember that, man. For the life of me, I still don't remember it. I still don't remember how to take that damn thing off. That's how to tension it. You got you have a number of these switches here. I carry them. You'll recognize that they're similar to CMA. There is a difference. I don't know if you know this, but those damn switches, you can change the position. So there's a locking pin. You slide out the locking pin just pretty much like this one on the that I showed you guys on the fill valve, and then you can rotate which way the rocker goes. And you need to do that on these because there's 2 in the back and 1 at the bottom to protect these motors, chain tensioners and stuff like that. Okay, so that's enough of that. That's enough of that. So I gave you guys Jackson. I gave you CMA. Jackson, CMA. Do you guys need American Dish? I'm going over your message here. Drop those contacts for Jackson. You got it. Dropped it for CMA. You got it. No, the belt isn't rubber. The belt is a very hard. It's a hard plastic. Hard to say. It does flex, but it's not rubber. I wish it was rubber, but it is not rubber. So, let me shoot. I got tons of pictures of that damn belt, man. I got tons of it. I got tons of pictures of that damn belt. Fun fact: when that damn dishwasher doesn't work, people have to line up around the block because outside the restaurant, because they run everything through those MIQs. And when the dishwasher goes down, they don't want to seat the customers, because if they seat the customers, then they're expecting to order. So if you don't have enough dishes to put their food on, you don't want to sit them at the table. Fun times. Ooh. Let me show you what the damn switch looks like. No, none of that's it. Damn it. June 28th. Hold on one second, since I still got pictures up. June 28th. Yeah, it's in here. This is also a dishwasher. Is that a dishwasher? It looks like a dishwasher. Oh, it's ultra fryer. No, not a dishwasher. Sorry, not a dishwasher. We're not going down that rabbit hole. Where the hell did it go? June 28th, 2023. All right, so here, that same switch that I showed you, this is what the internals end up looking like. This is that exact same switch for the belt. It's down at the bottom, and so it accumulates that liquid, even though it has a seal. Even though it has a seal, that damn thing gets water in there, and when that safety switch shorts out, the dishwasher doesn't work. The dishwasher will not work. So yes, I started carrying those damn switches. I carry those switches. Yeah, the detergent, it just messes up everything. So yeah, a fun fact, I actually got into it so Michael actually sent the guy. Michael actually sent the guy to take care of some of these calls. And yeah, me and the guy, we got into it tough, man. I told the customer, you don't ever want to put 2 technicians on the phone together. They did it anyway. So what I'm doing now is I'm going through all these pictures so I can try to show you another one. Louisiana streets. Let me see. What the hell is that pressure switch on? This looks like a Myco. This is Myco. So this is Myco. So here, this is the condition. This is like we said with the water. No, okay. Well, I don't really. All right. So you want another contact from Myco? All right, so but that's the guy. None of the other guys are going to talk to you. But all right, hold on 1 second. Let me give you the other guys from Myco. And fun fact, Myco tech support answers the phone 24 hours a day. Oh wow, I got another subscriber. Man, y'all being real nice to me, man. Y'all being real nice to me. What the hell is going on? What the hell is going on out there? Y'all normally not this nice to me. The hell? I have to watch y'all. I have to watch you guys. You guys went from not giving a damn about Myco to now, give me some more numbers. All right, this is the guy. This is the guy. Don't ask. I don't want to give you his personal number. Okay, so this is the guy. This is Bill. This is Bill. No, that's okay. That's who you want to contact. All right, everybody is right there. I went to the factory. Everybody is right there. They're all in this same office together. But here's Bill. You only are really going to talk to one guy. All right, Bill. The guy I gave you. He's the one that's going to sign you up. Bill is the one that handles all the warranty calls. Oh, really? Oh man, hey, look, I've been on here for 2 years. I've been on for 2 years. Every Monday night and every Thursday night. Monday night I'm on here 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and Thursday night I'm here anytime after 7. There's a guy named Mike Sneed, and I'm taking his time slot. He gave it to me, and so he'll come on Thursday, and whenever he goes off, then I'll come on. So my time varies. So I can come on anytime between 7 and 10 p.m. on Thursday. But Mondays and Thursdays, you will find me. I'm starting to do little videos here and there during the week, but YouTube has a thing against me. I'm not paranoid. It's about my personal life. It's about the spaces I'm in on YouTube, and so they hold this against me. So here's bill information. You only need the 2 guys that I gave you. It's only 3 guys that are running the whole shebang. It's only 3 guys. You don't need a lot of numbers. They answer. They work for the Germans, yeah. So they don't play around. They don't play around. Dude, yeah, YouTube be tripping, man. YouTube partially monetized me, and then the game they played with me is that they won't acknowledge my information. So YouTube, and now because I'm a business owner, I do just what you guys do. I've been on YouTube for years, and so I had advertising information. So I had a not PayPal. I had a YouTube advertising account. So this is Bill's number. So that's Bill's name. You can email Bill. You can call Bill. Bill will get you signed up. Bill will get you set up for the next training class. You don't have to pay a dime. They will pay for your ticket. They will pay for the airfare. They only pay for 1 night of dinner, but everything is on them. Just know they're gonna try to get you with the hotel thing. They're gonna try to get you with the hospital thing, because they're in every cruise ship worldwide. That's their big thing now. Myco is on all these cruise ships. Then they have contracts with different restaurants, different hotels, different universities, and they are getting into these hotels with hospitals with the bed pan washers. All of the hospitals love it for their cancer wards. So everything stays in the room when they have a cancer patient, when they have a burn patient. So burn patients and cancer patients, they have their own thing, and it's just a hole. But they use this special chemical spray system, and that's what they want you to work on. So that's what they're eventually going to get to. That's what they're eventually going to get to. Just so you know. Anywho, and like I said before, don't forget, if there's something else that I'm leaving out, don't hesitate. But yeah, this is the water. This is the fill valve. This is the water that comes into the dishwasher. They have different, in the MIQ, they have different sections. There's the belt. This is the MIQ belt. This is the belt. The wheels warp, so they're no longer round. See, they've taken on this shape. They've taken on that shape. You see the hole at the top. There's supposed to be a pin through. You see that screw? That screw is not supposed to be sticking out. Screw is not supposed to be sticking out, man. It's just a mess, dude. Let me see if I don't know if I got any other. I got a bunch of pictures of the damn belt. I don't know why they're not showing up. This is impromptu. Whatever. Oh, matter of fact, there's an Onera check. Here's an Onera check. See? This is Onera from... See, that's November. That's November. They paid me November 4th, 2024. So Onera is paying. Onera is paying. Now, what else did I give you? What else did I give you? I gave you contact with I gave you contact with CMA. Gave you contact with do you guys need contact with Champion? You guys need contact with Champion dish machines? I don't run across that many champions. I do not run across that many champions. So Champion, he's with Myco. He's with Myco. Myco, remember? Okay. Yeah, Bill is with Myco. That's the 800. Bill Utah is with Myco dish machines. That's the number. You guys say you wanted another number, so I gave you another number for Myco. You only gave us one contact for Myco, man. So I gave you Bill. Let me see here. So I gave you Jackson. Did I give you guys Jackson? Yeah, I gave you somebody with Jackson. I gave you Bill with Myco. Gave you CMA. A lot of people have switched over with American Dish, but Champion, and I don't have with Champion. I was damn it! I got rid of all my pictures. Damn it! Let me go back. Y'all just looking for all the damn information, ain't you? Oh, let me see here. Champion. Where's my certificate for Champion? Damn it! So I go through a lot of stuff. I got customers that have Champions. This is always a fun one. This one was I always go back to this. This one was a sponge, and nobody at Champion could figure out how the hell a sponge got stuck in there. They always have stuff stuck in this damn thing. This is September 14th, and I've been to this place a number of times. Oh, see, this is one in my garage. This is my garage. I got a champion at the house. But this is actually a oh, this is more than a 220, man. This is I think this is a 440 or something like this I got. It's a 400 volt 3-phase dishwasher. I didn't realize that when I took it. I didn't realize that when I took the damn machine. I was working on it for school. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me see if it. No, that's just 208. But that's probably a different one then. That's probably a different one. I couldn't believe mine was so high. Yeah, that ain't the same one. This is the one at the church. Oh yeah, then I did these glass washers. I know it's Champion, but it's not Champion. It's Douglas. It's actually Douglas. I don't know if you guys ever worked on these pots and pan washers. Oh wow, I'm missing a lot of stuff. Oh. Oh, yeah, you know what? No, but yeah, take it. Take the service training. You gotta contact them because everybody monitors that, so a bunch of people are gonna get it. But let's say if Bill is on vacation or it's holiday season, so if Bill is not at the office, he's not reading emails, your stuff is gonna go for a hot minute before anybody sees it. That is September 14th. All right, September 14th. September 14th, 2022. Let's see all the ones from that day. And yeah, this was, nobody believed me. Nobody freaking believed me. Oh, about that. Yeah. Nobody. They said, oh man, this brand new dishwasher ain't working, man. This thing is junk. I said, no, it's not junk. It's a brand new Champion, man. Ain't nothing wrong with this damn dishwasher. I guarantee you there's nothing wrong with the dishwasher. Oh, they were quiet as church mice. They were quiet as church mice when I showed them what they did. The ladies washed their sponges in the dishwasher. I kid you not. They washed the sponges in the damn dishwasher. Ah. Unreal. And you know what? I forgot that they actually had some motors that were tilted like Jackson. So, yeah, it's very rare that somebody tilts their damn wash motor. But Champion and Jackson do. Anyway, anyhow, what else we got going on? I just thought that was unique, unusual. Thought I'd like to share. No scrap tray? No, oh, yeah, there's a scrap tray on the inside. Oh, you only see undercounters? Oh, no. I deal with conveyors, uprights, and the damn undercounters. And the undercounters on the freaking. I deal with every kind of dishwasher there is. I just have nobody else to talk to about it. I talk to you guys about it, but I don't have nobody else to talk to about it. I don't deal with. See, I deal with Jackson. So here's the training class. February 15th. What day was that? 2022. Oops. Oops. Ooh. All right, hold on. Let me go back to the other day. What the hell was that? February 15th. All right, February 15th. So this was a class. Oh, this is what part of what the class looked like. Let me see if you guys can see that. Let me see here. I wish I could do it a little better for the for these damn dates, man. Hold on. I can't even spell February. Hey, man, spell. I can't spell February. It is late. It is late. I can't even freaking spell February. February 15, 2022. I have 101 photos from that day. What the hell is on my pictures? That was the 15th. Yeah, it was. No, that's a follet. What the hell? Oh man. You know what? I'm just gonna say Jackson, and then it'll come up. All of this is from the class. All of this is from the class here. No, that's not from the class. This is from the class. We went over every single Jackson unit in the class. I'm just too tired to type in the damn date. I can't spell February. I can't spell February. It's February 15th. Hold on, I have to write this down. My mind is gone. My mind is gone. God, my mind is gone. There we go. See all the photos. There we go. So you get a good idea. Yeah, I know. My brain is fried, dude. I am so, yeah, I know, right? My brain is fried right now. Oh, shoot. What the hell happened? What the hell happened? Hold on a second. I'm going to have to get off this damn thing. I am done. I am done. All right. So when you go to Jackson class, it is rare that they have one. But when you do, yeah, you're going to have your slideshow. And they're going to go over the different ones. The reason why they're going around the country doing training now on Jackson is due to the federal regulations making them ditch the old analog controls. Now, Jackson, no more the dials. This is no more. Everything now is digital control. Everything is now digital. So they go over how you use the new system, the new I/O board, blah, blah, blah. All that kind of stuff, how it works, how you can adjust it, how you adjust the fill, and all that kind of stuff. What's normal, what's not, and it comes in handy. So this is if you or if I put together a training school. What the hell is this? Sorry about that. If I put together some kind of training, this is what they're going to do. They're going to ship the equipment, and you're going to have to receive it by forklift. So everything, all their training pieces are in these crates, and you just open the freaking crate, man, and everything is in there. You just open the crate. So within a few minutes, we had everything open. They wheeled them on in. They hooked them up to power, and we were back. So there's your beloved undercounters. They talk about all the little stuff they do for schools and all the little bonus warranty for the schools. Let They cover what's under warranty, what's not. See, a lot of stuff, like you said. Hey, man, it's 30 days. 30 days. You got to report whatever is going on. If not, they're not covering jack. Look at how this list is, man. Hey, if none of this is right, these are items not covered. Items not covered. You see that? Items not covered, Jack. They are not playing. They are not playing. These are all things that you guys don't understand, man. I keep telling you, the manufacturers are not, this is not like residential. If this stuff isn't perfect, they are not covering it. They are not covering it. So you get your 1 year warranty, and that's pretty standard on hot side stuff. Tell you how to read it, just your basic stuff that everybody does, and then all the other stuff that is Jackson, that is under a different name. I keep telling you guys, hey, look, when it's wear force, I'm done. When it's wear force and stuff like that. Let me show you this, and I'm gonna wrap this up, man. I'm done. I tried explaining this. I actually ended up arguing with a viewer over this, and I'm like, look, man, you don't understand. Wear Force under Noble, the Wear Force brand, that is Jackson. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it is Jackson. It is Jackson. Most times, it is Jackson. This is a Jackson dishwasher. Where the hell happened to Wear Force? When you see that name, that is a Jackson. The Wear Force. Damn, I can't. My spelling is gone. Wow, my spelling is gone. Let me see if I can find some other. Oh, and then Blanksley got a new one. Blanksley and Insinger. Oh, I forgot about Insinger. Yeah, I'm gonna pack it up, man. All right, so if you got, I'm gonna take that as a note to call it a day. I'm done. I'm done. Monday. Oh, and just so you guys know, I'm gonna have Tate. I can't even say his name now. Kevin Tate from Learn to Trade. We're gonna do a stream together on like December 4th. December 4th, we're gonna do a stream together. Yes, everybody on December 4th, which is a Wednesday, 6:30 p.m. And let me show you this one. I'm also the ASA for Insinger. And that was the book I had got all excited about that I picked up from my father's shop. So Insinger also has abandoned all dials, and they are going with, and they had to go with, have a good night. They had to go with digital as well. I turn away a lot of Insinger calls, mainly because they're in jails and prisons, and that is a nightmare to go and service. I've done installs, I've done removals from jails. It is not a fun time. It is not a fun time. So that's Insinger, which looks a lot like Electrolux, and the undercounter looks a lot like Moyer Diebel. But with that, I'm truly humbled by all the donations. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. I don't know if I missed anybody. I'm truly burnt. Thank you for the subscribers too. I think I got more subscribers today than I did for all of last month. Yeah, so I said thank you to Michael Adams. Thank you to Kevin Tate with Learn to Trade. I got your donation. Thanks Trey for subscribing. Najee for donating. Melissa for donating. I do appreciate it. So once again, catch you guys later on, and don't forget to subscribe to the Instagram. Let me flash the Instagram stuff if I can find it. Let me see if I can find the damn Instagram. There it is. There it is. So there's the Instagram. So if you want to find me, I can't really do a lot of my in-person live stuff on YouTube because of music. So that is where you find me actually like working on stuff. I can only really show you like screenshots on YouTube because I'll catch a strike for the music that's played in the background. All right, so that's that, and this is my Facebook stuff. I don't really join those groups, but that's where my information is on Facebook. So if you do want to ask a question or something like that, that's how you can find me. This is how you find me on Twitter. You found me on YouTube. But that's about it. That's about it. And do remember to like, share, and subscribe. It means a lot to the YouTube algorithm. I don't really care about it until I get to about 1,000 subscribers. But YouTube really holds that against me. Hold on one second. I'm trying to see what else I got. Once again, thank you all for watching. It means a lot. A ton of you guys came through here tonight, all throughout the 3 hours and 30 minutes. But I did need to cover for a contributor to the channel who is taking on a large job. I wanted to show them where they find the parts on those Ipso washers, where they find the videos, what they're getting ready to get into, especially with these hard mount units. Little minute things to look for, like I said, like the scratches and things like that, to make sure that the door handles, the condition of those are, how to look for parts, and how to find your local part suppliers. So yes, you can have online suppliers, but you're very often going to need some parts locally, and that makes all the difference in service. So I wish you all much success on all these opportunities. I know residential is slow, commercial is not, especially when you're doing, the different things. There's so many avenues. You got deep fryers, you got dishwashers. I know you guys probably saw more dishwashers tonight than you ever thought you would know, but it is what it is. I give you all the information on training. So catch you guys later on, probably Monday at the latest. See you guys later.
We are same, but different. But still same.